Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Rural Contractors. I'm your host, Paul Osmondson. And today's topic is over-under. And what that really stands for is so many people overestimate what they can accomplish in a day or a year, and they underestimate what they can accomplish in 5 days or 5 years. I probably should have just used one example, like overestimate what they can accomplish in 1 year and underestimate what they can accomplish in 5 years. There, now we're more specific. So in this idea of, and I like talking about business, so we're going into business. In this idea of where I can take my business in 1 year, a lot of times it's very easy for me to overestimate where I can get in 1 year, but super underestimate what I can accomplish in 5 years. And breaking this down into days, very specifically, it is very easy for me to overestimate what I can accomplish in a day. Some days I am super ambitious and I tag 10 things on this list to accomplish in that day. And to accomplish each of these tasks, sometimes you run into a problem where I don't understand something about it. I have to learn more about that software. So I'm spending 2 hours learning about that software to accomplish one of the things on my goals. Overestimating what we can accomplish in a short period and underestimating what we can accomplish in a long period. So what's really coming to mind here, Zig Ziglar wrote an awesome book called Goals. Reading that book and listening to this idea of goals, I encourage anybody that's listening, buy that book. I'm a huge fan of Audible. Buy that book, Goals, Zig Ziglar, and listen to it. It really changed my mind on setting goals. You know, anything from becoming more healthy, business goals, marriage goals, how you're showing up. It's an awesome book, fun to listen to. And in this book, he talks about how setting little goals and moving through. When he was writing his first book, he wrote that he weighed less than he did, and he goes, if this book is published before I reach my goal, I'm the biggest hypocrite there is. Getting to the point, he set this goal of I don't remember what it was. He wanted to be a certain weight, certain waist by a certain amount of time. And he goes, when I divided that over a year period of time, he had to lose like 1 pound a week. He was like, that's so doable that he didn't even begin starting his workout program for the first month. And then it was like, oh, now I got to kick it into gear. But that idea of looking at your big goals, I try to reverse engineer a lot of things as I'm thinking of things like how much money do I want to make? What do I want my life to look like at retirement? And for me, envisioning that, well, what do I have to do to accomplish those goals? How much money do I have to make to accomplish those goals? So reverse engineering that. If you never take that big look of the overview of what you want and reverse engineer it and break it down to, okay, that's what I want my life to look like in my 50s. Now, looking at my current day, what are the steps, the game plan to get there? There's what I want to be. So what does my life have to look like in 5 years to reach my 20-year goal? What is my step this year? What is my goal this year to get to my 5-year goal, to get to my 20-year goal? What does that look like? Then you take that 1-year goal and you break that down to quarterly. Then you're breaking that down to monthly. Okay, if you're looking at this at a job-by-job basis, what do I have to do to reach that? And it's a steady improvement of that. So it's pretty easy to overestimate what we can do in a short amount of time and underestimate what we can accomplish in a long time. And the idea is really compounding. So you're starting to work on your goal from a backwards approach. That's what it looks like, but then you're compounding on what you're doing now. But if you don't reverse engineer that and you're just going, hey, what can I accomplish today? And let's take this for a workout example. If I say, hey, I'm going to do 40 push-ups, 40 squats, 40 this, 40 that, and I take on too much, and I say, hey, I'm going to do that every day for a month. If I don't reverse engineer it from my long-term goal and build a program that's sustainable to grow towards that, am I going to accomplish that? It's so easy when you're not reverse engineering it to just start building your program. Well, why are you building this program? Yeah, I want to be ripped. I want to be jacked. I want to be healthy in the future. I guess that's kind of my reverse engineering it. Is I want to be healthy in the future. I want to be able to run and play with my grandchildren. How do you build towards those steps? Because if you just say, this is what I'm going to do, but you don't know why you're doing it, and you bite off more than you chew, and you quit, does it get you to your long-term goal? I want to get to my long-term goal. I want everybody that's listening, I want to be an encouragement to the people around me that says, hey, we can get to our long-term goal. Along this topic of goals is protect your goals. In this book, he talks about if you're going to lose weight, your go down goals, you tell everybody, hey, I'm not going to drink pop anymore. Hey, I'm not going to do this. And the reason for that is when these people see you doing that, when they see you messed up, they're going to be like, hey, I thought you weren't doing that anymore. And you're going to get this reminder. But your go up goals, you want to protect them because you are so sensitive in your mind that you only want to tell those people that are going to encourage you to reach that goal. In your setting of your goals, you are in this sensitive state. Only tell those people that are going to encourage you, that are going to be like, hey, yeah, you can do this. You notice other people that have done well with their lives, they're not going to tell anybody that they can't do it. But other people that aren't willing to start businesses will look at that in their point of view and go, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to hire employees? Why would you want that stress? And they're not saying, why would you want that? They were saying, I wouldn't want that stress. And they are saying, they are casting their feelings onto you, and you take those internally and you go, boy, why do I want to do this? And you find yourself second guessing your goals. So I want to give you guys the tools and the opportunities to go, this is my goal. Protect those goals. Only tell those people that are going to encourage you to take you up. So we got on the long track of overestimating what you can accomplish in a short period of time and underestimating what you can accomplish in a long time. And we really got on the topic of goals. Set your goals, reverse engineer your goals. Where do you want to go? Protect your goals from those people that are negative, that are going to get into your inner psyche. Tell those people, protect those goals in a way that you're only telling those goals to people that are going to encourage you. Your go down goals, I'm not going to drink pop anymore. I'm like, whatever. That's one that I continue to fight with is, I know that Mountain Dew does not help with my long-term goal of running and playing with my grandchildren. So why do I keep doing it? Because it tastes good and it's just in the now. But that's my personal issue. So I hope this episode was helpful, and we'll catch you on the next one.